What the frig? And you fight this thing? Okay, so here's the deal. Monster Hunter Wilds released, and people kind of wanted to see my reaction to all of the monsters that could potentially appear in the game. We haven't really gotten that far in the story yet. So we're gonna look back at this video from the Monster Hunter Wiki, a really old video, 10 years old, just to see some of the older designs that might appear in the game. For those who are new here, I basically just got into Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter World, so I have no context for any of the previous games at all. After this one, we'll check out the video from Team Darkside as well, to see some of the updated monsters, up to World at least. And joining me today is my good friend Silver over here, who's the very person who got me into Monster Hunter.
And it's been quite a journey ever since we started World.
It has been a long descent, that's for sure. Cat. Are all palicos 116.4 centimeters tall? I see. What is that?
Hello. Hello, Yankutku.
Oh,
this is
that's
your equivalent
Yankutku.
of, yeah, this is your equivalent of Kuluyaku in World. Your little bird friend that you defeat in the first quests.
Oh, I think I've heard mention
if you
of
look
this
at
name.
if you look at Gemma's plushie,
Yeah,
it's a Yankutku.
Oh, there it is. That's where I probably heard of it. Does it appear in World actually in the post game at all?
Yangaruga. It's a different species of Yan.
Oh,
that's what appears in World.
Okay, okay.
In the Guiding Lands.
Good to know. This thing is hanging from Gemma's butt. At least now I know what to call it.
Yep. It's a Yankutku plushie. That one needs no introduction.
Actually, wait. Rathian, right? Yeah.
Rathian.
It's green and Rathalos.
And Rathalos.
What the?
No, that's a Yangaruga.
Oh. A lot bigger. I see. Also black.
Purple. But yeah. It's basically a mix between Yankutku and Rathian.
I see.
So
does it have like the Rathian skeleton?
No, I don't know if bird wyverns have the same flying wyverns.
I mean I guess from its body shape.
Yeah, body shape wise it does look like it, but I mean the tail, it basically works like a Rathian. He also does the somersault and poisons you.
Of course. It kind of looks like a scorpion tail almost. Does it have any sort of sound attack? It looks like its beak and has a really big mouth. And maybe it's just meant to look like a bird.
The Kutkus do scream a lot. The Yan do scream a lot. And I was stunned like 3 times when he was screaming.
Oh wait, his scream stuns you?
If you don't, it's like 3. You need like earplugs 3 or 4 because it's quite loud. Not as loud as this guy right here.
The Tigrex, yeah.
Yep.
I remember our first fight against the Tigrex. That didn't go so well.
We got carded instantly.
I mean, the thing with Tigrex is it's a lot harder to actually fight when you have multiple people. For whatever reason. It's more so because its movements become much more unpredictable when it's charging. I think that charge attack is usually what kills you. Everything else is fine.
And then it's like, oh, it's going to charge against the other person, and it just turns around and charges towards you. Oh, bye, Tigrex.
What is that?
Monoblos!
Monoblos?
Yeah, it's like a Diablos, but he only has 1 horn.
Oh, so basically everything's the same as a Diablos, I'm gonna assume, except its horn. Does it also dig underground?
Pretty much.
Cactuses?
It also burrows underground and comes out. It does have, whenever it enrages, its crest on its head becomes red. And it actually looks really, really cool. But in terms of how they fight, how they... like ecology, it's pretty much the same as a Diablos, but it has... a horn.
Gotcha.
A very long horn. And I prefer Monoblos over Diablos.
I prefer anything over Diablos, not gonna lie. Diablos fights are so annoying, man.
Yes. We did never use like screamer pods whenever he goes on the floor. That actually helps because he burrows down, you shoot a scream pod and it just plops out and you can go on town on him.
Yeah, it helps immensely. It's just that if you play just a little too carelessly around a Diablos, you're just gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, especially high rank and master rank. He just bodies you.
We don't talk about the Kuro version of Diablos, though. That one.
The female version?
I don't want to fight that. I actively avoided that fight.
My noblons. Who are you revealing? Oh,
T-Rex fell down.
T-Gurix.
That Palico must have some really good earplugs. Who's
the guy that you met?
Oh! Zinogre, right?
Zinogre! Yep.
Yeah, we fought the Stygian Zinogre in our last Monster Hunter World stream.
Really cool subspecies.
Nargacuga. It has a cool scream.
Yeah. It's the same ever since Monster Hunter 2. And I really like that. Oh, poor Aptonoth. Run!
What is that?
Hello, Lagiacrus. Or Lagicrus, however you want to say it. So, Zero, let me show you. This is the monster that everyone and their mothers want back in Monster Hunter.
This one?
Lagiacrus. This guy right here. So, his story is he got introduced in Monster Hunter Tri. And Tri has the underwater combat.
So yeah, I was gonna say, he looks like an underwater monster, more so. A serpent.
He is very, very, like, cool to fight underwater, but when you put him on the sea, or like on land, it becomes a little bit more like the other ones. While he's in the water, he has some very unique moves, but once he's on land, he just becomes like any other Leviathan. So we haven't been able to get a good return from him, only in Generations, but like I said, it's on land, it just feels like a normal Leviathan.
Would they bring him back, considering they haven't brought back water combat at all?
Unless they found a way to make the fight fun, in a way that it's not only like a normal, because you're going to meet another one that's also in here, I'm pretty sure, that it's also a Leviathan, and they can make them fun on land, but Lagiacrus started on water, and then they brought him to land. So they had to change his movesets and some stuff.
Gotcha.
And I'm pretty sure they might be able to bring him back in the future. They just need to find the right rhythm and the right fun to fight him on land.
His design does look really neat, though.
Yeah. Like your Chris.
That Aptonoth is dead.
Caught between...
A rock in a hard place.
Hard place.
Oh
Rocky.
God, Jojo. I don't think we fought Raging Brachydios yet, have we? I've heard that one's an absolute pain as well.
And then in the back, there he is.
Who is
Contour.
A Contour.
AKA the Black God.
The what?
Yeah. And you would think, oh, God, this guy looks really cool. He's like an Elder Dragon. No, he's a Flying Wyvern. Do you see any wings?
No.
Do you? Yeah, me neither, but it's a Flying Wyvern.
Why is it classified as a Flying Wyvern? Well, what constitutes it being called a Flying Wyvern?
I don't know. It's a Flying Wyvern. It's funny. It's the white. This guy is the Black God. He's like, he can shoot laser beams, like really hot laser beams of massive lava, make explosions, and then you're like, oh, he's a Flying Wyvern. When is he going to fly?
The laser beam's sort of like when we were fighting Safijiva.
Yeah, but it's like larger and flame lava. He is massive. I mean, massive for PlayStation Portable and portable games, because he hasn't returned
Elder Dragon.
In a modern.
Interesting.
Nope, not an Elder.
I mean, he does look like he'd be Elder Dragon size. This is basically a Nergi, right? Nergi size?
49 centimeters. I mean, we haven't seen Nergi because it's in the world video, but probably. Like, maybe a little bigger. Maybe a little bigger. If he was brought back in modern games, I feel like they would scale him so much. Like, make him huge.
Actually, refresh my memory on this. But what exactly does it mean to be an Elder Dragon?
Catastrophic monsters created by cataclysms.
So essentially, you're a natural disaster.
Yes.
As opposed
Which
to...
is why I don't get why Kirin is an Elder Dragon.
Well, maybe Kirin is like Storm and rings about the raging thunders and hurricanes and stuff like that. I don't know Kirin's lore.
He's just a My Little Pony.
Yeah, true. Except when the horn is broken, then they become raging monsters that will kill you on sight.
Raging monster. So a contour should be followed.
That's a big mouth.
Oh, Teostra.
Teostra. Teostra wasn't so bad. I actually enjoyed playing Teostra. Teostra and Lunastra, though, now that was not it. Oh no, get him off my screen.
Get Kushala here.
Oh man. I was playing with my friends who were still high rank. I was going with my master rank gear in World, and Kushaladora was still a pain in the ass to fight. I hated him so much. It's just a windshield, really. That like bounces your weapons off, or like you're trying to get up and hit him and then he just knocks you back with a wind. It's annoying.
And then he knocks you back and sends you a giant storm that just puts you in the center of it and you cannot escape and you just die.
Yeah, right. Or he like envelops himself in the storm and then dives at a random person and you can't see him.
It only gets worse when you're in its nest and like 3 storms erupt from the ground.
Right.
And you need to manage around them to fight it.
Has Kushaladora always been a pain to fight in every incarnation?
Kushala started in Monster Hunter 2, and back then, it wasn't really like storms. There were some storms, but it wasn't like the main focus. The main focus was you could not basically hit it. Everything would bounce off it, except on the head and the tail.
Well, I guess that's fair. I mean, those are usually the parts that you want to be attacking anyways. Teostra looks very different, though. Oh!
Amatsu.
That looks like a divine dragon. I'm gonna assume also a water serpent.
It's actually a sky serpent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're using a melee weapon, how do you fight this thing?
It doesn't
even have any legs. Okay.
It comes down. Except in Rise. Because, I mean, I can say this, but in Rise, he returns, because this is, as you can see, he's from Generation 3. He appeared in Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. He was the final boss of that game. And then he returns in Rise, and they up his fight to 11. Meanwhile, in Portable 3rd is more like a big serpent guy you hit a lot. It's still really cool, because it's a final boss, and they like to make their final bosses fun. But in Rise, it's up to 11.
This design seems much more, I don't know if this is the right term, but oriental, like Chinese dragon-like.
Yeah, Chinese dragon-like.
As opposed to the more European-based dragons that something like Fatalis is based off of. So yeah, this looks pretty neat.
Amatsu Magasuchi in Japanese. Amatsu in... not translated, localized.
And
hello.
Kirin. Tiny, but deadly.
Gore.
What is this? Gore Magala? I've heard that name before. Why?
That's my favorite monster.
Probably why. Bro looks like a vampire.
Yeah. It's like he drags his wings are on the floor, he drags them, and it makes that dark smoke. He has, I mean, I don't want to really spoil his ability, because it's really cool for you to see in-game. But Gore Magala is my favorite monster in Monster Hunter series.
Gotcha. It does look really cool. Very edgy.
Yeah. And now...
Oh my.
That's his enraged
Rage form, yeah. Oh, what the?
Hello, Shigaru. I don't want to go much into details because that would be like very big spoilers. So that's just Shigaru. That's Shigaru Magala.
Gotcha. Bro goes Super Saiyan. I understand. Ow, it's the pickle. Run.
The pickle. Look at him go.
Why do we have a rocket? Do palicos exist in space? Is this lore?
They do have rockets. Like, palicos can make acorn rockets. I don't remember in which game this is from, but yeah.
What are the
I do not
logistics
remember
of
in
that?
which game.
Acorn rockets?
They don't go too high. They just like go against the monster, but acorn rockets exist, yes.
Oh my god, of course. Right, big boy time. What the frick? It's a really big boy.
Lao
Who is this?
Shanglong. This is your typical Chinese. Yeah, that's
What the hell is that?
Jen Moran. Oh, and oh, I see the scale behind him.
Jesus!
Hello, Dalamador.
Oh!
Look at that size.
What the frick? And you fight this thing?
You fight on top of it.
So it's a Zora Magdaros situation. Okay.
It's cooler than Zora Magdaros. Way
Thank
cooler.
goodness. Because Zora Magdaros is at the very bottom of the cool factor, that's for sure.
Yes, yes. Dalamador is such a cool fight in Monster Hunter 4.
Dalamador,
Because in Monster Hunter 4,
okay.
they added the climbing and the height. That was the newest thing in the Monster Hunter, was being able to climb high, being able to jump off stuff, like really, really high stuff. And like this is when they added the mounting. It was in Monster Hunter 4. Mounting was added. So they wanted to make that the staple in Monster Hunter 4. And then Dalamador is just that huge, and you fight him all the time. All the battle is on top of him. His face, his body, his hands, his everything is hittable, and it's a really, really cool fight that I would love if they modernized it.
Well, with a serpent this big, I'm gonna assume this was based off of the world-eating serpent from Norse mythology.
Ouroboros, most likely.
Yeah. Like, what would you have this do in the lore? Would it actually be a world serpent? It's just straight up a natural disaster? It's just the end of all time? Because I don't know how we're fighting this thing.
It can wrap around whole mountains.
Jesus! Like,
Yeah.
goodness.
Do you know I mean, this is a theory. I don't know if it's already confirmed, but do you know that the Rotten Vale, like all the skeletons and all the stuff that you see, well, there's a theory that all of the Rotten Vale is just a corpse of a Dalamador.
Oh.
It makes sense, but it's just a theory. I don't know if it's confirmed. Like it would be the like a whole area. Like the whole fight is you going from section to section. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
In 4 there is one section, you can climb it, you can go on top of it, you can attack it. But if they modernize Dalamador, that would be so cool.
Dalamador and Monster Hunter Wilds? Definitely.
Okay, is there anything bigger than the Dalamador?
There's a Rajang. Massive.
And a pickle.
Rajang wins that easy. We've seen it happen.
Savage Pickle and Furious. Is it Furious Rajang? Yeah, Furious Rajang.
It's Super Saiyan Rajang.
Super Saiyan. Oh, the Raffian is sleepy.
What did you call this again? Steve? What is its actual name?
Seregios.
Seragios?
Seregios, that's his actual name, but everyone calls him Steve. Or Pinecone.
Pinecone. Oh, I can see why they would call it Pinecone. The color, the scales, yeah, that makes sense.
But
does it have the same Rathalos body?
Yeah. But for some reason, I don't know what's the lore, he hates Raffians. He just despises Raffians.
Okay.
Like in every cutscene that he appears, he's attacking a Raffian. I don't understand it.
Does that mean that Steve is just an incel?
I mean, yeah. Bro just attacks Raffians. Like even in here, they're just showcasing that he hates Raffians.
What is the lore? There has to be something there to explain it, right?
Yeah, I need to look for it, but like he just doesn't like Raffians.
Okay. Well, fair play, I guess.
I'm too afraid. And there it is, protecting his wife.
Damn.
Go, Rathalos.
Hi.
Yo, Marm. There she is. Best girl of Monster Hunter 4.
Big
And
guy.
then his immense.
Hey.
Oh, it's the gong lady. Oh my god. Oh, that was cool. The hitting the 10th and like the gong lady is a character in Monster Hunter 4 that you unlock in the G rank of Monster Hunter 4, and she hits the gong, and they use that animation to hit the 10th anniversary. That was really cool.
I
She's
see
the
somebody
gong
got a
lady.
nostalgia hit.
Yeah, Monster Hunter
Okay.
4 was my favorite actual. Like I played Freedom Unite, but I was a kid. I was just hitting monster without knowing anything.
Yeah.
But when I played Monster Hunter 4, that's when I already knew what I was doing. So pretty much Freedom Unite is my introduction to the series, but I'm still not that good. And then in Monster Hunter 4 is when I already know what I'm doing, and I don't ask me how. I was actually good at playing the 3DS Monster Hunter. Now I go to the 3DS and I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, that was cool. Yeah, Dalmador. Holy hell. That would be such a cool
It's
fight if it was modernized. Well, if they did it
gigantic.
well, of course. Don't do it like Zora
And also,
Magdaros,
you
please.
see the girl with the green jacket?
Green jacket on the left, yeah.
That is Guild Marm. Basically your handler or your quest lady, and she's the coolest thing in Monster Hunter 4. She calls you Doodle.
Oh, that's the Doodle girl. Okay, I see.
Yeah, she calls you Doodle. And she loves Brachydios.
Brachydios.
And makes plushies. And, well, since she's already here, I can tell you that she's the one that made Yankutku plushie for Gemma.
Oh!
Like, it's not a lore thing. It's not in the story. We just, like, we know that Sophie, which is Guildmarm, does plushies. And Gemma is Little Miss Forge from Monster Hunter 4, which is also not in the lore. We just make a bunch of, not suppositions, but we know that she has a jacket. That jacket is from Monster Hunter 4. She has a plushie that Sophie's saying. And we were like, yeah, she's just the girl from Monster Hunter 4, but grown up. It makes sense.
So, not really a confirmation from Capcom, but more
not
than
really
likely...
confirmation from Capcom, but...
potentially a reference.
More than likely.
Yeah, okay, I see. That's cool.
Also, why does His Immenseness have a giant Rathalos longsword?
Why not?
I want that.
Oh, God. How many Rathaloses do you think this took to make?
A lot. Especially if all of that is plates.
Now the modern era. Look at the graphics change.
Except that you haven't fight Behemoth.
Oh.
So you don't know the
I hate the
lens.
best points. Every single time. The Gachalakas too. I'm trying to sharpen my weapon. Oh, bows are surprisingly a lot taller than Gachalakas. Oh, dude. I remember the Moss Swine quest in World where you have to fight a massive one that one-shots you. Oh, I died so many times.
It gives you a lot of money.
It does indeed. I did farm most of my money from that one, but god dang, took me a few tries. The poor Kelpies, all you ever do is just break their horns. Oh.
At least they don't die. They just in the floor. They just go stunned in the floor. You carve them, and they go their merry way.
But the Walgs I thought were really cute. It's so unfortunate that you can't capture them because they don't count as like endemic life that you can capture.
Yeah.
Shamos, Jagras. There's a lot of nostalgia that I have with the little Jagras because when I got into Monster Hunter for the first time, the Jagrases almost killed me on that tutorial hunt.
You didn't know what you were doing. It was a tutorial.
I'm also just bad with action games in general. Gyros! What is that? Anteka?
It was in the Iceborne. It was in Iceborne. In the
the Hoarfrost Reach?
Hoarfrost Reach, yeah.
Oh, I guess I never noticed them. Ruffinos, they appear in Coral Highlands, I think. And the Cortos appear in the Rotten Vale. Yeah. Barnos? Same thing. Just the raptors
Barnos
that show up.
In Elder Recess. Noyos in Hoarfrost. And Murnos is what we call the winged drakes. But they're called Murnos.
These things could do a lot of serious harm if they actually existed in our reality.
Have you tried to ride one? You can ride one.
Oh, I didn't know that you could. But
you go up to them, you press A, and you just ride them. They don't really go anywhere. It's just fun.
it's like riding the moss line, right? So it just goes back and forth. Okay.
Yeah.
Akulu Yaku.
Hello, chicken.
Chicken. Why do we always have to have a chicken in every game? And Wilds we had the flaming one.
Yeah. Clematrice or Chematrice.
Caught in 4K.
4K.
And the great Gyros. I actually kind of like the Gyros armor and world. Those look pretty sick, but I never had a reason to make them. Big boy.
Big boy. Best boy.
There is no reason to hunt a Dodogama if you do your monster. And Pookie Pookie. A great lesson for every new monster hunter. Poor old Pookie Pookie.
We're going for the subspecies as well. You see?
Every single monster. Jetstream can be a little bit
monsters
annoying.
From the tail.
Palumu. Actually, yeah, I can try and guess. Oh, that's Nightshade Palu, obviously.
He's sleepy.
He's sleepy.
He got hit by his own gas.
Oh no! Shouldn't you be immune to that? No!
He's sleepy.
They're oddly... They're sort of in that exact threshold of being ugly cute.
This is very Kiwi core.
Yeah, very much. Very much so.
Very Kiwi core.
What is that? Ah. Toby. Maguire.
Toby Maguire himself. There he is. And the next one should be, yeah.
Yeah, all poison and paralysis, Toby.
Let's shake his... Oh, he has a meat. All right, you can drop your rare steaks.
Oh man, I wanted you to say it. You could drop your meat.
yeah. I know you did. That's why I was like, let me find a way to go around this.
Okay, the next one is the one that covers itself in mud, has a really big head. Yes. I forgot what it's called. It's been a while.
Bareth.
Yeah.
Barosu.
Oh my god, don't even show me this next monster. I hate him so much.
Skip the Gyrotoda.
Skip it. I'll skip it in the edit. Haha! Actually, no. I thought it was a lava one. Lavazioth?
No.
Viatotus is actually fine.
Yeah, Viatotus is fine. Lavazioth? Nope. Nope.
I think what makes the Lavazioth fight even worse is that the hitboxes for the area that he starts in is just so janky. You can't clutch claw into him.
You need to see his dumb show every time. You find it, he goes like, yo, look at me, I'm jumping from hole to hole.
Hey, ho. And the first brick wall that every monster hunter has to face. Anjanath. Legendary. It becomes such an easy fight once you know how to play the game, but at the beginning, yeah. And this guy's cool. The variant is pretty cool.
I will say that I thought Fulgur was easier than Anja.
Really? I think it's more so that...
He doesn't sneeze like a big cone of fire. He just bites you and paralyzes you and then just jumps with his mouth open. That's his signature move. Meanwhile, the Anjanath sneezes a big cone of fire that can catch you off guard.
I can kind of see that, yeah. Especially when you're playing on level with an Anjanath. The first Anjanath's fire breath can pretty much one-shot you. Roly-poly.
Katamari Damacy, my favorite game. Sleep cast.
Sleep. Canadian Moose.
Bambaro.
I will say that the first time I saw Banbaro put like a tree onto his horns and then attack me with it was pretty cool. That's a cool mechanic.
Yep. He just rolls a bunch of stuff and throws it at you. Or smacks it on you. And there he is.
Who's this?
Modernized Yangaruga.
Yangaruga. Oh, this is what you look like now. Oh. Cool. Scarred Yangaruga. He has PTSD.
He's a little bit more aggressive. You see, he doesn't have an ear. Puppy.
The first super fast monster. That
With
isn't
bleed.
really all that fast once you know the patterns. Ebony Odogaron, on the other hand, though, that extra attack can really catch you off guard.
He is fast.
Well, if you fight a Rajang, the Odogaron's kind of pale in comparison.
Rajang is so fast in world. I don't know why I did that.
T-Rex. Was there a T-Rex variant?
Yes. You didn't fight it, but there is. There's actually another
Brute.
one, but yeah.
So what, he's just tougher?
His scream is louder, he attacks... Yeah, thank you, Tigrex. He attacks loud, he attacks... His attacks are way stronger. He just... stronger, in general.
The Barioth
I think
fight
it never
was
played that.
pretty difficult, I will say. On level versus the Barioth, with it jumping around all the time, just made it so hard to hit with a hammer. This one, thankfully, we haven't fought yet. I'm assuming he also uses ice powers.
Yeah, it's an event quest.
Ah, gotcha.
First thing barrier. This is a pink Craftian.
Rathalos, Azure Rathalos. Yep. Got them all
And
here.
this
Wait, there's another one?
is the gold Raffian.
Oh! I don't think we've seen this one yet.
No, you need to level up your guiding lands until a certain level and they can show up. It's quite a tedious
Gotcha.
process. But it hits you so much harder.
Yeah, I'm assuming just
It has
better
blue
stats.
flames.
Oh, blue flames too. Okay. Hotter flames.
What do you think the third species of Rathalos is?
Gold Rathalos? That is decidedly not gold. Silver!
It's me! It's me!
No wonder why you asked. Oh my god.
Gold and silver.
Whoa, that's
I also
some
have blue
cool
flames.
colors. Yeah. Oh no, not you.
Bring back
No
Monobles.
way. This is really cool. Glavenus. The armor
I'm
is
sad
cool.
that
The monster is cool.
I'm sad that you haven't met the other Fated Four.
And yeah, sharpening its tail like that, it was a really cool idea.
Are they going to do the same thing for Acidic? To show his katana-like blade?
Maybe? I think it's a different color. No? Guess not.
Nah, bro's just watching.
Bro's like, hey, look at that ass.
Look at that. Uragan. Damn.
Damn. I'd love to mine that back. I guess bro had to let out some gas. Right, Bracadillos. Yup. Still staying true to the OG design.
Yeah.
Oh my
Raging
god.
is so big.
The raging is a lot bigger than I expected. I thought it would be the same size. Just mad. Never mind.
Always mad.
Oh, I can imagine why people hate fighting this one then. Ooh! The sweeps from its punches would be so much wider. And there's the pickle.
This is what happens when pickle goes a little bit cannibal.
Well, you eat too many pickles.
Yeah. Your breath becomes like
Your
that.
breath becomes... Your breath is a literal diva.
You have Monkey and Super Saiyan Monkey.
Why are the tiny ones... The Lushan's also here? We still couldn't beat him. No.
No, it couldn't be this version.
Oh, we couldn't be Ancient Lushan. Yeah, you're right.
There's the horse.
Would the broken horn one be a variant? I guess not, no.
No.
That's just a specific one, yeah. Zinogre does look very cool, though. Something about the design.
He's like a big fan favorite.
Stygian Zinogre.
Nami.
Reminds me of like a gaming PC or something like that. Namiel. The Namiel fight was cool. Teostra! Teostra and Lunastra right after one another, probably. Was Lunastra a later edition?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lunastra was a free update.
Or... Wait, was she introduced into the series in World, or...?
No, she came with Teostra in 2.
Okay. I was wondering, because we didn't see her in the last video.
But in terms of World, Lunastra, I'm pretty sure was a free update together with Pickle.
And screw you.
I haven't found a single monster that I enjoy with your skeleton. I don't like Kushala, I don't like Volcana.
Oh god. This is just bad. This entire area is bad. Let's get away from here. Valzak was actually cool though. I kinda like this fight.
I like Val. I do not like not Night Veil, Death Veil?
Black Veil.
I do not like Black Veil. The way that he just shrinks your HP just like that.
Wait, doesn't that happen with the regular Valhazak too? Well, or if you have too much accumulated effluvial, you just get the HP debuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So, yeah, same thing.
I guess I didn't have much trouble with Valhazak, but in terms of Black Veil, like it was so much harder for some reason.
You say that, but I think we carded several times and we had to do the
I carded
Valzak
once
three
in
times,
Val
I think.
because my armor was not upgraded. I was just relying on my skills.
Sure.
And then I got because I was using the diver from the event.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to high rank because I was still in low rank armor. Hello, Nergy.
Good old Nergy.
No, it's way smaller than a counter. Like holy damn.
Yeah. But still considered an Elder Dragon.
Is that who I think it is?
What is that, Tail?
Is that Dealot? Yep, it is.
Who? Oh, Alatreon. We still haven't done this fight.
And I'm not looking forward to it. There it is. That's the move that once. No, it's not. That's just him changing to dragon.
Oh. I was gonna say, if that was a move that one-shots everybody, isn't that just Scarlet Witch? Pure chaos? No wonder why it one-shots everybody. That geo looks cool, though. And our boy. The end of worlds.
But then Xeno is bigger.
Why? Yeah, right? Why is Fatalis the one that's going to bring about the end when we have Dalamadur back there just chilling? Is Dalmador not,
No,
like,
it's just
evil like
chilling,
that?
like he's just chilling his mountain. If no one goes to him, he's just chilling.
I see.
Except when he makes storms and not storms, earthquakes and a lot of more catastrophes. But he's just chilling. He's cool.
I imagine Dalmador just like, all right, let me swap to the other side while he's like lazily sleeping, and then an entire continent gets formed.
Yeah.
But Fatalis is just inherently evil, right? From my understanding.
Yes, the black dragons. Elatron is also a black dragon. It's Fatalis, Elatrion, and then there's another one, which you won't see in this comparison or on the other one, which is weird. They don't really show a lot of 3. Like, the only monster from 3, like new monster from 3 that you saw in the other video was Lagiacrus.
Okay.
And there's other ones that they could have shown. There's also like a very big Elder Dragon from Monster Hunter Tri that was not in the comparisons.
I don't know. I guess they didn't want to show every single monster, just in case.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, no, you saw Jen. Jen Moran was also from Tri. The big whale monster, sand whale that appeared from under. That you were like, what's that?
Ah, okay.
It covered the whole screen. That's Jen Moran from Tri.
Oh, God.
That move, even if you have your temporal mantle, doesn't matter, you die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Behemoth.
Oh, it was not Ziva. It was not Zeno. It was Behemoth.
Hopefully next time we play World, we can do that.
The Behemoth?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do some first quests and then we unlock Behemoth, but yes. We can.
Zeno?
Yeah, he's huge.
I'll never forget. Zero Jiva.
Zero Jiva. It's Zero Jiva.
Yes, that is true. I am indeed baby.
No, at least you grow up to become that.
When I grow up, I look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. People thought Safi was going to be black because in the cutscene, it looks like a very big black dragon, and they think, "Oh no, it's like the birth of a new black dragon." And no, it's red.
Safi Jiva. The armor from Safi Jiva looks really cool, though.
It also has some.
Oh yeah, the absorbing energy. Is that Kulve Teroth, I think?
No. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because it's all gold.
Yeah, we didn't fight a Kulve, so I was like, the hell?
Yeah, we didn't do this one. I think this one definitely requires 4 people.
More, like, it has a kind of siege system, and then it's just a gold black Chakras.
You could be a little more generous with your description there. Shara is cool.
Yeah. Like, I don't dislike Kulve, but the fight is kind of annoying.
Damn.
You need to follow her all the way, then you need to remove some of her gold. And this guy's eyes,
they pierce straight into your soul.
Yeah.
The fingers are weird. The wing finger things. And of course Zora Magdaros stand it all.
The turtle.
Okay, how big is Zora Magdaros?
He's running like, oh my god, I need to go faster. How big are you, Zora? Are you bigger
like compared to Dalmador?
I haven't even seen the face.
I mean, Zora Magdaros is as big as a mountain, right? But Dalmador sleeps like coral. Yeah, Dalmador's bigger.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Dalmador is way bigger.
Like almost twice? Probably twice as big. Yeah.
They could have made Zora a cooler fight.
Yeah. I didn't realize Zora had little feetsies. We still haven't seen the greatest monster of them all. The dreaded... Palico? Nope. Oh! The other monster hunters. Oh, that was pretty cool. Seeing some of the older monsters from the previous gen, there were a lot of really neat designs, and it's kind of a shame that some of them haven't been brought back yet. I think they could do them justice, especially with our updated graphics and just the updated designs in general looking so much better.
And change a bunch of movesets, make them more modern and cool to fight.
I would love to see them attempt Delamador. I feel like fights like those are really easy to mess up. Sort of like just turning them into a gimmick fight, like with the final boss in Demon Souls. Like, it's a massive dragon, but it's a gimmick fight, so, like, whatever. Hopefully we don't have anything like that in Wilds.
Hopefully sieges are gone.
But anyways, dudes, that's gonna be it from us. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye-bye.